Howdy guys, how's it going? So we have got another Battle Box Pro Plus box to unbox today, and this should be mission 128 if I am not mistaken. I do want to say it is a bit windy, and I am trying out a new mic at the moment, so hopefully everything sounds good. It is the little DJI lavalier mic that seems to be extremely popular, so thought we'd give her a go. But let's take and slit the tape on this bad boy and see what is in store for this battle box. It's also trying to sprinkle a bit of rain on us, so we need to make this relatively quick. But yeah, so mission brief 128, so I did get that right. It seems like this box come just a wee bit later than normal, so that's why this video has been just slightly delayed. But we'll start with what's on top, and it looks like right here we have got ourselves a pry bar. So this says EOD Robotics Incorporated Titanium. Now in my man purse, in my nutsack that I always carry around with me, I have a CountyCom pry bar titanium similar to this, except for it is a wee bit larger. But these actually come in as like pretty handy as an EDC tool. Nothing that I would ever need to carry on my person. Like it's not something that I would use that frequently. But when you do need to pry something, you know, you don't want to take a chance on breaking your knife or screwing something like that up. So having something like this is really nice, and I've even used the CountyCom one as a bit of a chisel. I'll also have the grip on the CountyCom one, but I mean this feels like pretty much exactly the same design with those holes that are drilled in there. You could even put a fixed handle on it, do some paracord wraps. But I mean that's a pretty basic tool. We'll take and just leave her in that little plastic bag. I really like these little Ziploc bags because they're pretty thick and they're really nice to use to put other things in that you want to keep waterproof whenever you're putting kits together. Okay, let's see what this is. Feels like something that's really thick rubber. Oh, gotta take and make sure we ain't got our bags blowing away here. So we got what seems to be a Battle Box dry bag. And this is another one that is made of this really thick waterproof material. Really durable. Okay, we got a D-ring right here, and we got a D-ring right here. So when you roll this up, I'm sure, oh wait, there it is. There's the strap, so you can actually sling this over your shoulder. But yeah, you can never have too many dry bags, especially if you do any type of water sport. Like I said, the only water sport I really do, if you want to call it that, is kayaking. So yeah, just having extra dry bags to actually store gear in. But these make really good bags to store sleeping gear in. You know, pack liners for clothing. I don't think so. Yeah, here on the tag, it is a heavy duty 500 denier ripstop PVC. Okay, a 30-liter dry bag. I knew it had to be up there. Speaking of dry bags, I'm starting to feel a couple sprinkles of rain. Okay, small little thing here. Got a Dango products. That's the wallet that I've been EDCing. A Dango wallet for, God, like probably 2 years now at least. I don't think I got it right now, because actually yeah, I do. Oh, so my ID's in there, but I carry a Dango wallet, and I got a Dango watch. They make really good stuff. Open this up. This seems like it's probably just some type of lanyard, and it's actually a little quick release lanyard. So it's got a button there, you push that, that'll disconnect, and then you can reconnect it. So if you had something that you want to be able to just take off your pack, you know, for quick use, then pop back on, or even carry on your hip, and you could do that with that. Let's see, whatever this is kind of chunky and heavy feeling. Okay, we got a Blowfish cordless inflator. Okay, sweet. This one though, this definitely is not flex tail, because this is probably where the majority of the weight in this particular box is coming from. We'll unzip this. It's got a really nice case with it. Open that up. This is not meant to be an inflator. Sorry, like I said, I compare it to a flex tail, but obviously this is meant to be like one for tires, balls, you know, stuff like that. There's our air hose. There is a car power plug, and this thing is for sure rechargeable because we got a charging cable here. Getting this out. Boom. Oh, there we go. That right there is actually, that's not what I expected this thing to look like at all. So clearly we got a light on there as well, and then with like all of these things nowadays, they're designed, I'm sure, to where you can use it to even like charge your phone, so it can be like a power bank. Probably have a little bit of an initial charge here. So we got a display screen to show our PSI. It's showing that it's come fully charged. I guess you might even be able to set it to a predetermined PSI maybe. There's our flashlight. So we've got solid, and then we got 2 blinking modes. Oh, and it's got some presets up here, it looks like. Like we've got a ball, that's a person, I don't know what that is up for, a car, a moped slash motorcycle, and then a bicycle. And then that's really loud, but we got that too, so it definitely works. And here comes the rain, so let's get on with her. Let's get this big bag before we do our knife. And we have got another Battle Box branded item here. This is bound to be a tool roll, I would say. Okay, this is an organization bag, so it's got some hanging points here, so that if you're, you know, at camp or whatever, you could use it for that. And that right there is like a really nice thick, slightly transparent material. This is going to be immediately put to use in the gear shed, so I can organize some of my smaller items. But if you wanted to pack things up and then roll it away, you can do so. I'd say when this thing's rolled, the volume, that's going to kind of be limited to what all you could actually put in there. But, you know, again, if you want it, it just depends on your personal use. We got some Molly there on the back. It does have a nice feeling carry handle. Okay, now finally we have our knife, which is what makes this the Pro Plus box. So there we got, it says QSP. So QSP knives. Let's pull this open. Ooh, and we got a penguin. Penguins are always cool. Some stickers here. Have a knife day. Oh, have a knife day, I got you. But we have got a pretty slick looking folder here. Take and put that in there. Okay, that actually has a really nifty look to it. Oh. Okay, and then it doesn't have like your traditional or your normal flip point there on the back. Instead, it seems like it's got one more top facing here, which I don't know if that's just meant. I've honestly never seen one and do not own one like that, so it's really hard to get leverage to pull that out to like deploy it one-handed. Maybe it's meant to open with your, kind of pry with your thumb and then flick it. A little bit, I don't know, a little bit iffy on that design, honestly. But a beautiful looking blade. As you can see right there, I'm sure that, yeah, this thing is just extremely sharp out of the box. That's honestly almost too sharp to like do that with, because that was wanting to just immediately catch skin. So no question about this thing's sharpness. And again, I like that look, but I don't know, because the blade, it comes out really smoothly, but it's just because of that pivot point angle, it's doing that, like just trying to get that to flick out with your finger. Like, that's not easy enough to where it's safe. Like, if you wanted to put a lot of force, you could really run the risk of this just like sliding out of your hand, or like the knife slipping, which you don't want to do. So I'm sure like really the only viable option here is to, you know, use your thumb like that. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, and we'll find that out later, I'm sure, in the comment section. But yeah, like not a bad blade by any means. It's just, you know, whenever you're EDCing a knife, you have to get used to the feel. Like, if anything, yeah, it's better to just kind of, if you pulled this out of your pocket, just pop that. You don't even have to use your other finger. You can just flick it and you're good to go. Okay, yeah, so we are definitely about to get dumped on with rain because I can see the dark clouds coming. I'm not disappointed with this box. I really like the dry bag, and I'm probably going to use this dry bag now for some of my winter sleep systems whenever I take them out, because 30 liters is actually a really good size when you're talking about the bigger bags. Now, clearly this is not a lightweight dry bag, so it is on the heavier end, but I think this size is actually going to work out pretty good for like that British military sleeping bag, and some of the ones that I have that don't I don't have a designated compression bag and stuff for, so whenever we take those out, it'd be good to put them in something like that. Solid EDC tool, and these like titanium pry bars, I mean these things, if I'm not mistaken, are typically, you know, run 30, 40 some dollars. So, you know, it seems like with this, is again kind of just a limited number of items, but everything in here is top-notch quality. I actually need to do the tires on my four-wheeler and my bike, because with the temperature changes in the places I've had them stored, the tire pressure has just kind of went down a bit. So I do need to actually adjust the PSI and stuff in those tires before I continue to start taking them out and using them. Good to have gear storage, because my gear shed right now just looks like a military surplus store, and an REI just threw up with everything out. I got some new shelves and stuff I need to put in there, so I'm going to be working on organizing it, and at some point we'll definitely do a gear shed you know, tour, show you guys what I'm working with. I just have been very indecisive with how I actually want to go about organizing everything in it, but yeah, cool deal. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. As always, I appreciate you watching the video. Let me know what you thought about this box in the comment section. Make sure to thumbs up button, subscribe if you have not already, share the channel and videos with friends, family, anybody that enjoys go outdoor activities and gear. And until the next one, adios.